Dawn, June 6, 1944. D-Day. After 4 long years of planning, practicing, and preparation, the day had arrived. Operation Overlord. The invasion of France. The largest amphibious operation in history had begun. On its success hinged the fate of Europe. The plan was simple, daring yet daunting. In one day, transport 132,000 American, British, and Canadian soldiers and 30,000 vehicles and guns across 100 kilometers of English Channel, overwhelm the German defenses, and establish a beachhead. They would land along 60 kilometers of France's Normandy coastline, to American beaches codenamed Utah and Omaha, to British beaches Gold and Sword, and the Canadians at Juno. Almost 7,000 vessels of the combined Allied Navies, codenamed Operation Neptune, would land the invasion force. But often overlooked is that the German first line of defense was not on the beaches, but in the English Channel. The German minefield stretched 120 kilometers across the length of the Baie de Normandy and was 16 kilometers wide. It guarded the approaches to the beaches. When a ship hit a mine, the detonation would sink or seriously damage the vessel. The Allied plan was to clear 10 channels through the minefield, 2 per beach. Each channel would be about 900 meters wide. Through these narrow passages would pour the invasion fleet's nearly 7,000 vessels. The Royal Canadian Navy contributed 16 Bangor-class minesweepers. The 31st Flotilla, led by Canadian Commander Anthony Storrs, comprised 10 Canadian Bangors. 6 of the Canadian Bangors were assigned to 3 British flotillas. The 31st would sweep with 6 vessels in an overlapping V formation, like Canada geese. Each ship cleared 200 meters to a channel width of 1,200 meters. Danboy-carrying vessels marked each channel's boundary. German mines were moored to the bottom, and they hovered just below the surface. Cables slung on either side of the sweeper would cut the mine's tether. Normally, the mine was then detonated by rifle fire, but it was thought that the explosions would tip off the beach defenders, and it was decided to let the friendly currents drift the mines out of harm's way. By late afternoon on June 5th, the 31st started sweeping Assault Channel 3 leading to Omaha Beach. It was slow work. But by early morning on June 6th, the flotilla was less than 2 kilometers from Omaha Beach. The shore defenses did not fire. The passage was clear. The invasion could proceed. Following the invasion, the Germans used aircraft and E-boats to lay more mines. But the 31st kept sweeping and cleared 78 mines in the first week after the invasion. U.S. Admiral Alan Kirk, commander of the U.S. Naval Invasion Forces, stated uncategorically the performance of the minesweepers can only be described as magnificent. A plaque on Omaha Beach commemorates the 31st Flotilla, who the British Admiralty commended for carrying out their onerous duties with efficiency, resolution, and cheerfulness. Truer words were never spoken. The expertise of the Royal Canadian Navy's minesweepers had provided thousands of Allied soldiers a clear path to storm the beaches.